The new hero is here, and his name is Rickert. Now, if you haven't seen his animation, he looks absolutely amazing. Let's check out this video together. That is his intro right there. They didn't show any gameplay, but he looks very, very good. He also has a really good kit. He is brand new, and today we're going to do some pulls for Rickert. Now, right now, I don't have a ton of shards to pull. I don't have a ton of cards, but in this pull session, a couple of things. Number one, I am 50 out of 60 because I am using the mercy trick that I have shared with you. If you haven't seen that video, check out the mercy trick video. And I do this for a very special reason. So when a good hero like this comes around, I don't need all 60 cards to pull. We can get him very, very easy. So the next thing is we have Muka, who is pretty good on summons. He's not the best, but he's actually a pretty good hero, and I am using him in a bunch of different places. And of course, we have Bot Mark II. Now, Bot Mark II is extremely good in Disa Caves, which is where all of your gear will come from. That is the place to farm all of your legendary gear. So if you have not had a chance, go ahead and grab yourself a Bot Mark II. So with this setup, we can't go wrong. We got 29. Let's go ahead and dive into it. Let's do a couple of singles here. Let's do a couple of singles, see if we get anything. And then we're going to do a couple of 10 pulls. So far, green and blues are not very high. They are not really good, but we can use them as food for the heroes that we want for our evolutions. So that is still okay. And then right now, we can go back. So now we have automatically dismissed common heroes. We also got some data chips, which is nice. And now we, ooh, this is actually pretty good. Elite hero shards, 60 of those. That's kind of cool. I'll take that. We are one away, and now let's go ahead and pop the last two 10 pulls. So we're going to go ahead and pop this 10 pull right now. See what we get here. Let's skip this. Hopefully, there he is. And there, all we needed was one more pull. There he is. His animations look awesome. Look how awesome he looks. Very, very good. He is an assassin hero. I absolutely love the graphics on this. Reminds me of Lineage 2 for some reason. I'm not sure why, but I played a lot of Lineage 2 back in the day. So if we go ahead and look at his ultimate, flash behind the enemy, inflicting 4 instances of slash damage. Each slash inflicts 320% of attack as damage. And then his common grants 1 sword soul to allied assassins. When a hero with a sword soul performs a basic attack, the sword soul will attack with them, inflicting 40% of Rickert's attack as damage to the enemy. So the higher attack he has, the better. Each hero can have a total of 2 swords. That's kind of cool. So he grants allied assassins swords, and the swords basically attack. That's kind of cool. Really like that. It adds some extra flavor to the game. And then, of course, his common teleport behind the enemy with the lowest HP and inflict a ton of damage, 740% damage to them. So that is really, really good for taking out those pesky assassins on the enemy team, which are, of course, behind a wall of enemy tanks. So this guy is actually going to be really good with Bailey Hudson. That's kind of cool. Bailey also has a teleport. There he is. That is what he looks like. That's really, really good. And then if we look at his passive, every time Rickert absorbs 1 sword soul, he is healed. That's kind of neat. 8% of his max HP. When Rickert survives a fatal injury, he becomes immune. So he also has an immunity like Leo. I would imagine he's going to be just as good as Leo, because Leo is absolutely amazing. The amount of times that he goes immune and does not die carries me through the game. He becomes immune to all damage, teleports to a random assassin ally, including himself. So if you want to get him out of trouble, you need to have at least 1 more assassin ally, because if he's in trouble and he teleports to himself, he's going to die. And then absorbs all the sword souls. This effect can trigger 2 times per battle, and of course, when he absorbs them, he does get healed. So that's kind of good. He goes from immune to healing himself, and that gives the time for our healer to heal him up some more. So there is our 10 pull, and I actually got 2 back to back. That is awesome. That is really, really cool. We do have 1 more 10 pull which we can do. Let's go ahead and do our last 10 pull here, see what we can get. I got 2 of him back to back. I also have some friends that got 2 of him back to back as well. So that was kind of surprising, but I'm very, very happy they did that. So let's go ahead and see what this gives us. So far, we got some greens and some yellows, just all food for the evolutions, right? Which is okay. We do need some food. And if this is all food, that is also okay because I did get 2 copies of him. That is it for now. So this is all food. He is awesome. I got a bunch of cards. I got a bunch of encrypted data chips, which I can use to exchange for another gene hybrid. Now, right now, I am a little bit short. I need to save up some more, but I am definitely going to grab this gene hybrid because if you did not know, gene hybrids you can use in place of a duplicate for any SSS hero. So you can pick and choose who you want to evolve with a gene hybrid. So you don't need another copy of your favorite hero. And then, of course, the gene hybrid is much cheaper than the actual hero. So there it is. There is the shard pull video. Best of luck to you. Let me know in the comments down below if you have done any pulls. Let me know if you have him or if you want him and who your top SSS heroes are. With that said, do me a huge favor. Hit the like and the subscribe. Help my channel grow. That would be absolutely fantastic. And for more BearCozy videos, check out the top right.